There's a hit right there, man. First crank, and there was a nice hit. Oh man, that's a nice one, guys. That's a nice one. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel here. It's one of my favorite times of the year. It's summertime. And if you're a bass fisherman, you know what that means. It's time for top water blow-ups. I got out a little bit earlier this morning and later in the afternoon, and I got some great looking fish on the end of the line. Now, I could have gotten out there and just thrown my tried and trues, just be in that box right there, and just come up with a bland old episode. Buzz baits, frogs, spooks. You can come out there with a whopper plopper. But today, I saw something about a week ago that drew my interest, and it was labeled as a topwater bait, which it is, but it's a little bit different look than what I'm used to when I'm fishing out there for those big bass blow-ups. So when I got out there today, I put out the 6 cents speed wake right there. That is going to be the Spanish bone. I threw this out on 3 ponds, one of which didn't produce, but the other 2, the first and the third, guys, I'm telling you, man, check out this episode and see how I did. Let's see if we can get our first topwater blow up of the year. Love the way this bait is moving on the top, man. It's got some nice V action on it. Something's got to explode on this thing. Got a beautiful overcast day. There should be no reason for not having a blow up on this bait. Look at the beautiful sexy action on that bait, guys. Ooh, blow up right off the bat, guys, off the drop. Nice. The speed wake does its work. Little dinky do. Off she goes. There's a hit right there, man. First crank, and there was a nice hit. Oh man, that's a nice one, guys. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Come on, baby. Nice. Oh my goodness gracious, that's a giant. That is a giant, guys. Holy mess. Oh, look at this giant bass on this wake bait. That's speed wake by 6 cents. Let's get this wake bait out of this giant bass's mouth and send her on her way. One more look at this beauty. And off she goes. Wow, wow, wow. Only had 1 crank and that bass was right up on that bait. Always, always fish in light rain. I have one of my best times out here when the weather's a little bit inclement. 2 hours later and we're back out here. I had to rush off of that little pond earlier in the day because I was sitting out there in that drizzle and it just started gradually picking up, and it just all of a sudden the skies opened up and it was an absolute downpour for 2 hours. So now we have a small opening here of some sunshine right now before that next rain cell comes through. We're going to try to fish as long as we can again and try to get some more fish on the end of the line. I'm so grateful this morning we had a small one and then an absolute slob hit up on that 6 cents speed wake. Again, Spanish bone is the color. Really good bait so far. I'm really impressed with this thing right here. By the way, the axe in the water and the reaction that the fish are having to this particular bait on here. So this is a bait that I'm going to continue to use right here, but we got a problem here because on the other side of this bait, I don't know if you noticed or not, when I caught that big one, we lost the eye off of the bait, so we may have to get some eyes and re-glue them back on again. So that's the only downside side of this bait right now, but they really don't care about the eyes. All they care about is the vibration and the action of the bait. So let's get back out there. Let's try to get another giant bite on. That'd be awesome. On to our third pond after the second was a bust. There's a fish right there, man. Nice one. That was a big blow up right there. Nice fish. Alrighty. Right up underneath that willow, guys. Took me a long while, but we finally got another one on. Not as big as the other one, but just big enough to make me happy. There you go. There's a big one. I'd say 3 pounds on that one. Boom. Oh no, watch your eye. A little rambunctious there. We got him. All right. I knew this pond was going to produce. That's why I came to it. But he blew up immediately as soon as I started cranking on that wake bait there. Got all them trebles in them. Got her out. Boom. Look at the beautiful black markings on the tail and as well the dorsal right there. A pretty looking bass. 2 great looking ones, man. Goodness gracious, man. I love this bait. But off she goes. She's gone. I threw a perfect cast there right where this willow is at. There's a bunch of sticks that are sitting right there, and I dropped it right in front of there. A couple cranks, and that fish just destroyed it. And he's sitting right on those bluegill beds. That's exactly where that fish needs to be at this time of the year. But look at the mess this fish left us with. Oh, fish on. Right there, guys. Right at the edge. Another nice one. About 1.5 pounds too. All right, there we go. I'm happy with the results from this bait so far. But we gotta get the control of the hooks here. Whoa. All right, we got it out of there. That much is good. Hold on, Mr. Bass. Ow, he stuck me. Man, damn, thing's frisky. Come on, buddy. I know you want to get away. Off she goes. She's gone. So on that fish right there, I saw it come right after it because right here on this side, the bottom goes about 10 feet out, and it's about maybe less than 6 inches to a foot deep in some areas. And then it has a nice little drop off, and that's where that fish struck, was on that drop off. But boom, 2 on this pond. Nice. Got 1/4 of the pond right here left. Let's see if we can try to get one more. There's usually 1 or 2 in these coves that are in this pond right here. I didn't get any off the cove over here, but this smaller one, there always tend to be a few sitting around. Getting some junk on there. Fish right there, right in front of us. There it is. How about that, guys? Sweet. That was a great catch right there. Nice, nice, nice. I heard the fish bust up right by those sticks right there. One cast. He's been caught a bunch of times right here. You can see him with that big old hole in his lip. That one's about a pound right there. But as soon as that sun went in, the bite starts to pick up. There we go. He's trying to make his own way and he just went right into a bunch of briar brush. But we'll get that turned around. Boom. Off she goes. She's gone. I truly knew this was gonna be an iffy day. I checked that weather left and right. I was almost ready to roll back into bed, but I rolled the other way and decided to get bipedal, get out the Dick's, go buy that bait that I saw during the week. That was the speed wake there by 6 cents. That is, again, Spanish bone was the color. Other than that middle pond, I think we had an absolutely beautiful day. This is a highly recommend in your box right now, guys. That's gonna rank right up there with the buzzbait. In my mind, it is right now. We got maybe, I think, about 5 or 6 fish. We got some 1.5s and 2s. We got that beautiful little 3-pounder off the dock area when I threw towards that willow, and an absolute slaunch, that giant, that big fat green beauty that we got off of this topwater bait. Wow, was that a good looking fish right before we got that downpour. I really hope you guys liked that episode. If you did, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment below, let me know what you think about this episode. I would hope you consider subscribing to the channel, clicking that notification bell that we inform of all of our future episodes. Of course, follow us on Instagram at 302 Fishing. There's a great video on your right hand side. You can check into our playlist here at 302 Fishing. I'm hoping you guys have a great day, and I hope to get to see you next weekend.